Welcome to Echo Traders, March the 20th. It is 9:15 Monday. My name is Dale Elliott. You're in the Echo Traders trading room. We're looking at 4 charts here. We're going to show you 5 on this morning. We're looking for a target area up here at 2376 area. YM, we're looking for a target here at 20876.0 and beyond. We're going to go through these here fairly quick. NQ, we're looking at a target of 5413.50 to the upside. Left, we have the yen. So we're looking at a target also to the upside on the yen, 0.0089165 area. And last but not least, crude oil. Crude oil, we're looking for 48.98 here. It is running into a little bit of resistance, and the MACD has to come up through the 0 here. We do have a nice confluence area, 48.90 up here, so that would look something like this as a confluence area. Put some in your pocket. We do have to run through this for a CFTC disclaimer and Echo Traders disclosure at the same time.
No one's speaking right now.
Thank you, Earl. I'll run through that again. Here we go, take 2. All right, what we were talking about, forgot to turn the microphone on, is a push to the 127 money off on the YM here. It was pretty much the first to really show the collapse after the timestamp of 928. We're looking for the pullback into this here horizontal yellow to hold as a support to make it to target here. So we did get the pullback that we were looking for, and just see if I get a hold of this guy to move him right across. That's still your target. So we were looking for the two-legged push to the downside and the MACD to curl, come back up through 0. Let's go to NQ. NQ, we were looking for the NQ. It also made it to the 5409.75, the money off, and we wanted to see a pullback to roughly the 100 area, and we slid the white line across. Now we'll have our target 5413.50 hopefully next. Let's go to the ES. So the ES, we talked about the double top resistance there, and the market could pull back to find support. This year market has pulled back into the 23 here, and I'll just extend that along. So we were hoping to get up into the olive box toward the upside. This is a pullback area for a long position. And crude next. So the yen, we're talking about that target to 89165. It's just a couple of ticks away, about $18.75 away. Okay. Crude, we have the confluence area at 48.90 in there, and the black arrow at the bottom we're looking for that enough divergence there for the MACD to get up through and then get to the 48.98 target also. Pull back into approximately the 100 would not be unheard of. As usual, you'd look for your 127 and your 100 to hold respectively. So the yen did make it to target 89165. We prefer that the members put a little bit in your pocket at that time. And if you have a runner, of course, we'd look for that market to run to the resistance up beyond. But money in your pocket first is the name of the game. Oh, and this is the NQ. Let me scrunch, get that back in perspective. Target 5413.50. The market is almost there. It did have to find support off of the EMA, and as we had mentioned, off of the 100 area. So it did find it right in here, which is fine, and target in a few seconds. 13. We're looking for 2 more ticks to the upside. That'll be a money off a target area. And let's see if we can get that. Just a little hesitation, of course, enough to fake a lot of people out. There is no divergence. There it is. There's no divergence on the MACD to the downside. It's all to the upside there. So we'll take a look at your, let's go to the YM because it is traveling to the upside toward the target. Also, off of the EMA and the 61.8 that we had mentioned right here. Here's your 61.8. We'll draw a line right across. There's your support area right in here at the yellow that we were looking for, which happened to work out quite nice. Target just a little bit more. We wanted to see the 141 for sure, but we'd also like our target to the upside. And I'll just scrunch the chart here just a little bit. So the target 20876. The 141 here on the left-hand side, you can see we're almost there again. The market did put in the timestamp, so what we're looking for is the timestamp to move, get pushed out of the way. So that's coming in right there, and that's going to be the heavier resistance. Angle on the EMA to the upside looking real sharp. We'll come back to your ES. It's the most difficult one here this morning in just a moment. All right, so here's the ES. And what we were looking for on ES is the 23.6 pullback to hold as an entry area. Now what we have this morning, so the pullbacks, you'd add position, you'd take it off at the 127, add at position. CL not looking too bad. We did have quite a large pullback, so here once again, your 127 not quite getting to the confluence and full target up here to the 48.98 yet. The market pulled back into the EMA, and we had mentioned we'd wanted to see 48.73 hold as support. Haven't quite got that yet. MACD having trouble getting through zero, and that's a representation of what the candle price action is doing. Okay, we had mentioned the YM was poised to get to 20876. Not quite there yet, but it did move the timestamp some so it's heading in the right direction. If I can get a hold of that there, we'll put it right in where we need to be, right up in here. So it's $10 away from full target. Let's look at your ES while we're here. And ES, we had mentioned your entry area here. Yeah, we like the 23.6 pullback. It has not retested that. It did it a number of times there, and you may have been able to catch one of these, but probably not. So from there, we'll see if we can get full target up to here. We do have all the shear resistance area here to come through, so it's a little bit of a daunting task for sure. And we'll take a quick look here at CL, just not quite the energetic CL that we thought we were going to get there with the, so the higher high. The higher high here, the money off was a good idea. Put money back on roughly here at the pullback at or near the EMA. And we'll see if we can get this here target before we're all done. All right, there's your confluence target on CL. And we'll see if we can get the next one, 48.98. We have a minute and 48 seconds left of this candle, and we'll be looking for a new candle pullback. And we'd like to see that new candle come in roughly at a pullback right about 48.80 area here. And we'll see if that does take place. So that would be roughly here at your 28. But the market has enough time to get to full target, 48.98, and it's really attempting to get up there. But a lot of times our targets are just a few ticks away, and you have to have that pullback. So we do suggest that you lock in some money at this confluence area, because we'll likely have that pullback. And you could hit it hard. You'll look for the same size green candle to come in roughly here in 45 seconds. All right, we have the countdown. 3, 2, 1. There's your new candle right where we suggested. So if you put your money in your pocket at 48.90 but put it back on at pullback, this is where the candle comes in, but you wouldn't expect to get filled there. Let me move this here up a little bit. You'd look at getting filled about 2 ticks above that area that we had roughly here, where now we have a blue arrow. I may have said candle, but meant arrow. So roughly where the yellow arrow was, the pullback came to. If you were looking to get back into that, you would have to probably sacrifice a tick or two to get into that, and then you'd be looking at the same target, 48.90, and we want to see the same target up here to full target would be 48.98, and then we'll look for exhaustion again. So we'll see if this here can hold roughly right here. And let's go back to your YM here on YM here this morning is some nice higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, just a wee bit higher low, some resistance. Of course, all targets to the upside are going to be resistance targets. So a little tiny double top here at 10:02 and 39 seconds at 2087.4.0. So we look for the next possibility of these here. So what you want to do is just lock in money. A little divergence to the downside here on your MACD, so we could get a push a little further down, but we're looking for the EMA. It is poised to the upside. MACD is above 0. Price action is above EMA. We're looking for, this is what we call the pecking order target. Let me reset this here chart. So it's going to look like that. So 208.76. Market's attempting to get there. I'll scrunch the chart left to right just a little bit. You can see that target. Of course, the market could go beyond. Looks like we're going to get it. It just has to take out this here resistance high here. And yeah, it's having difficulty, but we'll take a quick look at crude. It's just kind of walking us sideways. We do recommend that you put a little bit of money in at the 161s here. They tend to be exhaustive areas, and we'll come back. So we just have CL and ES to get to targets, and we're all done. So that's the YM. And pushing on, we didn't really expect it to turn around. We did expect it to walk sideways. So it sort of walked sideways right in this here little corridor here, right in this area here. Walk sideways, just a little bit there. We're just going to expand. So we have ES left to go, and CL at the bottom, making it to 48.98. So just ES left here. So that's a pretty nice target on CL here this morning. So just making it now. It could continue more. So last target. So that's 4 out of 5. That's not too bad for a day. And it is making it up through the resistance area here. So next target for money off, 23.74.50. We'll just put a little green arrow on here if we can get a green arrow. Timestamp coming in, so we know that the market is going to get a little tiny bit sluggish and has to push up through that. Now this top of that chocolate box, for instance, is a resistance area here. And we'll just see if we can pull this here down. So something like that. So you can see the left-hand side, you can see the upper target. And we will look for, actually, we're going to look for this here resistance area. Now we're getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit, but we will want to see this resistance area become support. So all kinds of resistance and challenges. So this chart, as well as CL, you could use a 3, 4, or 5 minute chart. We're using a 4-minute chart on ES here today. The other charts involved with this video have been tick charts. Okay, money off target 127.2 has been reached. We have 26 seconds left to go of this here candle. Yes, it could punch all the way up. Chances are it won't. And we're looking for quite a substantial pullback here. I'll use a blue arrow once again, roughly all the way back into approximately right here. 4 or 5 seconds, 3 seconds, there it is, right there where the blue arrow is. That pullback right down in there. We wanted to see the white here become your support area. So we are getting that right now. We wanted to see right in here, the white become the support area, white and blue. Blue interior, the pullback here. So if you took money off, once again, if you took money off here at your 74.50, but you put it right back on right here at say 74, you'd be up that $25 bonus money and still be in the pecking order. All right, so pecking order is up here. That's your exit strategy for at least one contract, depending on how many you have. So resistance area coming in here at 23.75 and a quarter. Timestamp coming in here. You'll look for a new pullback. Your new pullback here in about 2.5 minutes should be right here to your 127 once again. See if we can get target. I'll erase all that mess there, but be in the pecking order. We talk about that. A lot of our videos are for the pecking order, and it's very important. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you want to be the first one to the trough to take your money. It's called the pecking order. So 4 out of 5 targets went to full target. This year would have taken out your stop if you had one left, if you had a contract left. So that's pretty good shooting at the hip, if I may say so myself. My name's Dale Elliott. You're in the Echo Traders trading room and training room. And before I say that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up on YouTube. If you don't care for it, let me know what you don't care, the parts that you don't care for, and we'll try to correct those. So leave a comment. Until next time, trade well, my friends. Thanks for watching.